Alright, so today I'm here with my cousin Bridget and I'm going to teach her how to properly shoot a basketball. So can you tell me what you know about shooting a basketball?
That you have to use your elbow and keep it in at a 90-degree angle. You have to guide the ball with your other hand.
You have the ball.
And then you have to have your eyes focused on the ball.
Alright, that's very good. That's pretty much almost all of the steps that I like to follow when shooting a basketball. So there are 4 steps that I like to follow, and they're outlined in the word beef. Have you ever heard of that before? Mm-hmm. Perfect. So the first letter in beef is B, which stands for balance. So it's important to maintain balance when you're shooting a basketball. You want to keep your legs shoulder length apart, exactly like that, and just bend your knees a little bit so that you're comfortable. Alright, so the next letter is E, which stands for elbow. So what you want to do with your elbow and your shooting arm is keep it close to your chest and keep it at a 90-degree angle. And keep your wrists flat so that you have a place to keep the ball on. Exactly. And then you're just going to take your other hand, your non-shooting hand, and use it to guide the ball, pretty much just hold it in place with your fingertips. Perfect, just like that. The next letter, again, is E, which stands for eyes on target. So when you're shooting, it's important to keep your eyes on the target so that you have a place to aim at. Usually, people like to keep their eyes either on the very back of the rim or the center of the rim. That's the perfect place to aim the ball for, usually. Alright, do you have your target?
Mm-hmm.
Great. And the next and final letter is F, which stands for follow through. This is probably the most important out of the steps, because if you don't follow through, then you're not necessarily going to be able to aim correctly at the basket. It's important to keep your elbow down and follow straight through, aiming right at the basket, keeping it in a straight line. Alright, so let me see, you talk through those steps one at a time for me.
So B is for your balance.
Exactly.
And you want to keep your feet shoulder width apart.
Mm-hmm.
Next letter is E, which is elbow. And you want to keep that at a 90-degree angle.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to use your other hand to guide it.
Exactly. And what's the next step?
The next letter is E, which is eyes on the target, which is at the very back of the rim or at the center of the rim.
Perfect.
And then the last letter is F, which is follow through.
Alright, so let me see you practice that shooting motion. Arm down, straight down, and follow through. Perfect. So now before we actually shoot at the basket, I'm going to have her go at a little easier target, which is going to be me. So let me see. Alright, so let's place that ball right on your hand with that guiding hand, and down and follow through. Alright? So make sure you keep your hand straight so you can shoot it right at me. And perfect. So that looks like she's doing a great job there. So let's move on to shooting it at the basket this time. Alright? So once again, let's just emphasize the steps. Make sure you have good balance. She's shoulder length apart, has her knees bent. She's got her arm in a 90-degree angle with her hands guiding the ball. And let's see that follow through. Perfect! If you follow the steps like that and keep practicing, then she should be able to perfect that. It's not always going to come that easily, but like I said, if you keep practicing and using the 4 letters in beef, then you should be able to master the task of shooting a basketball correctly, just as my cousin Bridget did.